Well, in Sudan, daily area bombardments continue in South Kordofan provinces of Nuba Mountains, despite ongoing peace talks between Sudan's government and the rebel Sudan People's Liberation Movement North, or SPLM-N. Now, government forces are being accused of targeting civilian areas rather than military positions. Adam Bales visited the Nuba Mountains and sent this report.
Smoke rises over Nuba Mountains. Another day, another aerial attack. In this 3-year-old conflict in Sudan's South Kordofan and Blue Nile states, people here live in constant fear of such attacks. 8 bombs fell here this morning, and every day more planes come. In the village of Tonguli, just 4 kilometres from Sudan's armed forces front line, many families hide in caves, the only relatively safe place left. Mahana Bashir is the commissioner for Koalib County.
Antelope is coming. They want to bomb.
The children are the first to run to the caves.
Now it's bombing.
Bombing. The village elder explains, every day's bombing is the same.
7 days. From Sunday to Sunday. Monday, about 12.
Sudan's military has been accused of indiscriminately bombing civilian markets and villages in rebel areas. Commissioner Bashir says about 9,000 people are in direct danger in Koalib County alone.
3 years of bombing, day and night. Give you the feeling you are not belonging to this country. Give to any person you are not belong to this country. Because a country that can fight their own people, denying food for their own people, denying healthy water for their own people, denying medical care for their own people, this country you cannot belong to.
Media reports estimate more than 2,000 bombs have been dropped in the Nuba Mountains since 2012. Though the government in Khartoum denies all allegations. Just a few days ago, this small farm was hit by crude bombs dropped from high-flying Antonov cargo planes. Attacks are wildly inaccurate, but devastating. Bashir says civilians are being targeted.
An air attack inside the village. No any military target or military location. Just they are targeting civilians. And you see, inside the village.
South Kordofan's Deputy Governor, Suleiman Jabon, says the world is turning a blind eye.
Even I wonder and surprising me from the silence of the international world, media and international bodies, they are just keeping silent. I don't know how they value the human being, the value of the human being. That's their silence.
Several 100,000 people have fled the region. Many who stay are simply tired of moving. Rashida Kalari lives permanently in the caves. After fleeing heavy fighting last year, she was left with nothing.
The situation is very bad. I have 4 young children. They cannot walk any distance, so I decided to remain here to save my children from the bombings.
After 3 years of bombardment, there is no sign of change. People here are trapped, frustrated and desolate. Kuku Jazkua, a rebel brigadier general, says he is tired of talking to journalists and then waiting for a response from the outside world which never comes.
There are many journalists coming from different countries to Nuba to see the situation. They witness the fighting and write about the bombings, and still, there's no action from the international community. The Sudan government is committing atrocities against children and old people. If it was soldiers that were killed, it would be better. But the Antonov targets the young kids and elders. That's why this makes me so sad.
لكن مواطن بقتلوا ساكت الجنا بقتلوا ساكت ده بأثر في الضمير الزول ذاته.
As night falls, children gather to play football in the brief moments of peace before dark. For now, many here are trapped, living on the front line. Adam Bales for VOA News, Koalib, Sudan.